Hello everybody, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. Been working on some Christmas cards since I put the Christmas journal up for the giveaway, and I thought that I would show you all what I've been working on, a little project share, and then maybe do the last one in this group together. So the first one here, hopefully you're picking up the lace background there, and fussy cutting, stickles, distress ink around there. This washi is from Dollar Tree, y'all. I know, isn't it cute? And then it's this paper, scrapbook paper, came from Hobby Lobby. It says, on the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. And then what I thought I'd do is hang the Christmas, they're all fussy cut, hang them from, I don't know what they're technically called. They're not the notes that they're hanging from. They're hanging from those lines. I don't read music. And then what I've done is I've put in each one either mostly it's a tuck spot or it's fussy cut, or sometimes die cuts. And to put in some stickers, and this tag I did. And so there's one. Then we've got this one, which is me just doing my little collage there with the scrapbook paper. And then this is a die cut and a little tiny sticker in the middle. And then the little tuck spot here is a tree that I got in an ephemera pack. Oh, mercy, years ago. It's from Tuesday morning. And then put some stickles on it for the snow. And it has stickers, and it has other goodies in it as well that goes to the crafter to do with what they want. This one goes to my brother. Excuse me. A few pieces of scrapbook paper there. This is fussy cut holly. I did put the stickles on that and the stickles on the train. And then this by quote by Eliza Cook. That is from an old book on Christmas. It says, "Home for the holidays. Here we go. Bless me, the train is exceedingly slow. Pray, Mr. Engineer, get up your steam and let us be off with a puff and a scream." A scream as in from, ooh, not people. "We have 2 long hours to travel, you say. Come, Mr. Engineer, gallop away." I love that. I love trains too, and steam trains I adore. So this one on the inside doesn't have the tuck spot because my brother's not a paper crafter, but I wanted to do a card for him. And then here's another one, and this piece of this is a sticker from Michael's, y'all. Tried to make it look like a gift. And then on this one at the bottom, I showed in an earlier video, it's embossed. It's stickles on the leaves. Then I went with alcohol markers on all of the berries and highlighted the berries with a, what is it now? It's been a little bit since I've used it, with a white ink pen. Then this one, when it comes to the trees and when it comes to ornaments and stuff, I love this paper, and I don't remember where I got it, y'all, because I went through stuff and donated pieces I didn't use and then just put all the other together. Has that beautiful branches in the back that with the metallic gold punches. Excuse me. Fussy cut and put the sticker on white cardstock and then fussy cut that out. And then there is 2 die cuts. And then this is a sticker that I actually cut the inside of the sticker out and fussy cut around that. And then some little goodies there. This one, which has behind it is the vellum that I got from Hobby Lobby, and then nesting dies, and this is a rub-on that I got from Amazon. And then I have in the little corners there the little white glittered paper and balls, snowballs. Well, that's what I was hoping for. And then 2 nesting dies here, and this is rub-on as well, the little vintage image of a little girl making a snowman. And you all saw me making these several, and there's stickers back there. And then this one goes to one of my friends here on YouTube that loves the color red. She loves it so much that I might do these dies again, corner dies again, so that I can put the red heart inside here to bring up the rickrack, because she just loves that color so much. And I did the red stickles here. And then there's in the cute, the little VW bug. And yes, I used to have one. So much fun. Almost too much fun. And then this one, this was a, let me see, a journaling card that I had made for the Christmas journal, but I put so much in it, I didn't have room. So, and it's stamped twice. And so I ended up putting it on this cardstock. In the background, this paper is little snowflakes, and then this is a collage here, even with lace on it. And then this is probably the paper studio. Yep, that's the little snowflake punch that I do in the white glitter paper. And there's also stickles here and on the center of the snowflakes. And then this one, y'all are saying, ooh, I have the little nutcracker stickers from Hobby Lobby. Me too. And this again is a nesting die. And then some goodies in here. And then we have this one. And this here is not paper. That is actually grosgrain ribbon with glitter all over it. I didn't do it. Someone else did. I've had it for some time. And in here I did the liquid pearls. I also got out my metallic gold acrylic paint and painted the bow, and I hope it's showing up here and here. Then I got out my stickles and went around here on that beautiful greenish blue. And since this one's all about ornaments, it's the goodies that come with that one. And then this one, I wanted to make it look like a table scene. And I had a few things, but they came out too big, you know, to put on the table. But that would be huge compared to this one, you know what I mean? So I didn't do it. But I got out the gold paint again, painted the stars and the little flourishes, and then got out, oh, and the bolt and other pieces of metal down there. And then my stickles all over what I call the castle. And this, to me, looks like snowflakes, like it's snowing. And then this die is from Cricut, y'all, before they were popular. And then I just cut out a circle to put behind there to get that, my colors together there. And the last one so far is this one. And again, I got out my gold paint. Scallop, scallop, scallop. And I also die cut these precious stars. And this is the lace that I was thinking about using. Remember when I mentioned that I was thinking about using it on the binding of the Christmas journal? And then I thought, nah, too much. And I think it's perfect for this color here. So I was real happy the way that came out. And then here's all the goodies. A little lace here, a little die cut, a little sticker, and that goes there. So I thought we'd do the last one together. And it might take a little bit of time because remember, I'm a slow crafter. And when I want, you know, YouTube does analysis on our, you know, videos. And most of mine, now I have some of you, bless your hearts, who've been with me a long time that watch them to the end. But most of mine, it's like 4 minutes or so. Is watched, and then it's kind of like, or it's thumbed through with when I'm showing things and stuff. But if you'd like to stay and craft along with me, I would love to have you. Okay, what I've already done. I have already, oh, this is what I want. This is what I want to be my pocket, actually. This piece came with ephemera from, like I said, Tuesday morning, and I've had it for some time. And I think it's darling, and I will probably come in with my stickles again. Well, this one isn't stickles. This one is Studio G. I've been trying to use this a lot lately because I've had it for a while, I'll be honest with you. And so I will end up, you know, putting that on the rooftops, and then, you know, on the tree, and then maybe go like so that we look like we have mounds of snow. And then I'll put my goodies in that. But us just do this. So these cards, you get 12 of them. Don't know if you all saw that haul of mine. They're from, oh, I cut the top off, y'all, and then what I do is I recycle it. Oh, well. Anyway, they had them in white, and they had them in this wonderful, it looks like coffee with tons of cream in it. You know what I mean? It doesn't just look like cream colored to me, especially when you put the vintage photo distress ink around it. It just, I don't know, it just reminds me of the coffee my mama used to drink. And so this is the last of the 12. And what I've done so far is I have used the Sizzix die set by Tim Holtz. This one and this one I've used in this one. And this, yeah, you can see right. This is scrap booking paper from Hobby Lobby, because we're dealing with trees and putting ornaments on trees. This sticker is placed on white cardstock, but it's very loose cardstock. Look at that. It's not heavy. Loose, I shouldn't say loose, light. It's light cardstock. And I'm going to try to make it look like it's hanging from limbs. I'm going to try. We'll see. This I got from Michael's, and it's a clear sticker, and I love I hope it's showing up, I love the metallic gold here and here. It's just beautiful. Now, with my corners, I did all 4. You know, a lot of times when you do cards, you just do these 2, but I did all 4. And so what I did, this has, I don't know if you all have seen these before. You can get them on Amazon. Small, medium, large, if you're going to round your corners. And I use it a lot. I have some punches, corner punches too, that I like to use. They're from Paper Studio. But this stays at my desk at all times. It's right beside it. So now I'm debating to go with, should I go with green, or should, you know, to distress it, or should I go with red? Because this is going to end up somewhere like this, okay? I don't know just where, but it's not going to be center. Then we're going to have the green up like so. Up here, little red bears like this. Also, what you see here. And should we, What would, I think the green, because we're dealing with trees, I think the green. I've got two different greens I've been working with. One of them is this one, which is a bluish green speckled egg. I've been saying this for months. I have to re-ink this pad, but I still use it. And that's this one. It's just beautiful. It's absolutely stunning, which would match the green in there. Or, what is my other one? I think it's Lucky. Yeah, Lucky Clover. I've also been using that while working on Christmas things. But this would match. Look at this. It matches perfect. So let's give it a shot. Let's see if we can even get that color on here. We can, but just barely. So are you all now? I know so many of you had worked so hard and diligently on your Halloween creations and did challenges and everything with them. And then I know that you all also then did fall, tons of fall creations, and thankful, cards for Thanksgiving, which is literally right around the corner. It's going to be a different Thanksgiving for many families this year. It really is. I think for some of them, they said if we don't talk politics at all, then we can come together. But some families are saying, I understand, especially from a woman's point of view, but I didn't always agree with my parents and their politics, and it was just something that we stopped talking about. Do you know what I mean? Or if they did talk about it, I was always brought up to respect my parents and not talk back or anything like that. But I think at this stage of my life, as you can imagine, I have neither one of them on earth anymore. But I think at this stage of my life, and even 40 years ago, I would have, if the subject came up, I would have voiced my opinion. But I didn't back in the day because of respect. And let's do this. Since this is scrapbook paper, everybody has a, excuse me, y'all, I'm serious. Only when I do this, it is unreal. A lot of times I do Fabri-Tac because this is not a water-based adhesive. But I found that Barely art glue is really good with scrapbook paper. So that's what I've been going with the scrapbook paper. Some people don't care if it buckles a little bit. And as we love to say, you do you, and I'll do me. Okay, let's see what we get here, because I don't always get these babies straight. That is not a gift of mine. Remember, I don't cut straight. I don't write straight unless you give me lines. I just don't do straight a lot. Okay. Well, that doesn't look straight to me. Let's try that. That's better. And of course you can always do this anyway. Get out my brayer because, I don't know, when I hear the adhesive squishing under there, I think to myself, well, maybe I've got a better chance of it spreading nicely. I do have my Goodwill card to the right of me that you can slide that across too, you know. But I don't know, I've always liked using it for years, using my brayer. Okay. So, one thing I did, and I don't know if I'm going to use it, but I did get a little piece of this gorgeous, I love it. What are they calling it? This is from Hobby Lobby. This is from the Ribbon Boutique. And they're just calling it Red Ivory. Okay. Which I think looks really good with the background there. And what I thought I would do is, yes, I know I'm putting this through a sticker that's put on cardstock that is fussy cut. But I wanted to make it look like it's hanging from the tree outside, wishing everybody a Merry Christmas before they come in. Do you know what I mean? And I thought, we could, oh boy, that's going to have to be short, isn't it? Let's see, like so. That's going to have to be short. I'm not sure how we're going to accomplish that, but I'm going to give it a shot. Okay. I love Christmas plaid. Isn't that precious? Isn't this precious? That's Hobby Lobby as well. Isn't that darling? Oh, I used almost all the rest of it. I just love it. Maybe right about there. And then we're going to try, I already tried putting the branches. Have you all ever, instead of having like a little wire hook to put on the trees, or instead of ribbons and stuff to put the ornaments, have you all ever just stuck them directly on a branch? I did, especially when, you know, when you're first married, you don't have any money to even get those little wire hangers for $1. They're like, oh no, we can't do that. that's $1 towards milk. Well, sometimes I just stick them directly on the branch. So I first thought about that, and then I thought, well, maybe not. So let's see, if we make this, maybe if we can put the branch, if we can put the branch like so, and then what we can do up here is we would have to, we can't have it off the card, but let's see here. We could put like a little Fabri-Tac in there and then just cut it or just cut it to where it looks like it's like the branches and stuff are up there. We could do that, right? Yes, I'm hearing you. Okay. Let me just do a little bit of that right now so that when it comes time to cut it, as you can see, it unravels quite easily. So, and I'm getting close to the end, not super close to the end. I can still use this, but it's like not as happy. But now that we've got the new boiler, which is, boy, didn't come at a great time, you know. But thank God it got done, and thank God, you know, that we're warm again and we're not wearing all of these layers and freezing. Let me tell you something. There's stuff, you know, that is colder than you would expect to deal with. But let me tell you something. Coming out of that shower, ooh, oh, baby, was that cold. Cold. Well, that might look more natural if I don't have it perfectly on there. Yeah, that looks a little more natural. Okay. I was going to take it off so it would be just so, but y'all, you realize what I just did? I did it so I couldn't put the branch through it. That's what I get for yapping so much. Let's do this. Let's start again. And yes, we all make mistakes. Okay. Let's start over here. I don't think we have to do too much. Hopefully I'm in frame. I hope. Now let's start over. We're going to have to have this in here, but then have the branch. Ooh. Have the branch. Get ready. Ooh, I have a date in a little bit. I better move it. Okay, alrighty. So how should I do this down there first? No. Do this down? Yeah, because then we can put the branch like so and through it, and then glue it, and then cut it. Okay. All right, so first we're going to put this down. And look, you all seen this when you get that bubble. Let's use that bubble anyway. Okay. Yes, that's this bottle. It's not me, y'all. But y'all, when we didn't have any heat, you should have seen. Come on. You should have seen my glues. They were like, ooh, it's too cold. Oh, mercy. But now it's fine. Handsome's, he's got super warm hands, but he's more on the, he stays more on the cold side. I'm going to go down to about here. And remember, let me make sure my Merry Christmas is straight. Okay, so I'm going to go there and go over just a tiny drop. Okay, then just make sure my edges are okay. Alrighty. And then, no, and then, I've never done this before. Gee, can you tell? See, I want the branch, yeah, maybe we should even pull it in like that, because I want that branch to show that this is, but you know what, that would look weird, wouldn't it, if I, it's like it's not hanging. Let me see something, y'all. Let's see something. Instead of doing what I had planned. Oh, I hope I'm in frame. Let's see if we can do this. And then stick this in there. Don't bend it. Don't bend it, which I think I did. So it looks like we tied it to the branch. Can you all see the branch is going through there? See, it's holding it down, but it's, yike! Let's try this. Okay, let's see. Well, it's going over it, but we can still tell. You know what I mean? We can tell. Okay, let me clean this off. My little bubble on the top. Introduce some air and then put the top on. Okay. So, this is what's going to be fun, is now I'm going to have to put my glue on the back of it. Ew. As you see, I didn't think it through very well, but we still get to execute it, hopefully. Okay. These die cuts are not the most fun to glue down. At least not for me. You all might think they're fun. Okay, let's get them right to the edge of the card. And this as well. And I'm going to take my little recycled shop towel and do like so. Okay, now we need to bring in, I got so, my fingers get so gluey that, yeah, I'll cut that in a minute. Now, we've got another one that maybe we can put like, because the branches are going like this and like this, maybe. And then I want to introduce these, since they were, I took these, did I say already, and got out my Tumbo markers and shaded the leaves and gave them one vein and did the stem darker. And then this one I thought might look nice all the way down here, and then put the leaves on. They actually came separate. This one, they come with it on it and then separate, which I'm not sure what that's about, but hey, if it works, you know. Oh, let me see, y'all. Let me see. Do I like that? I think so. Do y'all like it? That's the thing, though, isn't it? We, as creators, you know, when we're here doing this on a video and we ask you all, I've had some people say, well, I wouldn't go with that color, or I like it a lot, or, well, I like this one better. And that's the thing about being a creator. You respect the opinions of others, but, you know, you do you. You know? That's important. You do you. Now, yes, sometimes we do something strictly to make someone else happy. Now, I do know that, because it might not be our thing, but it makes them happy. And a lot of times that's what we do. We create things just to make them happy. So I'm thinking, what did I do before? I didn't do exactly that. I think I went over the branches a little bit, but I don't want to do that this time. Just making sure everything's stuck down. Okay. And then I think here, if I go down at an angle, it will make this one. Maybe like so. And then like so. And then this little piece that I have left over top of everything. Oh, okay, that's it. You know, don't you? You know when you know. Okay. So. Are you all ready for Christmas? Or are you all getting ready for Christmas? Or are you saying, going, don't be silly. I don't do my shopping until the week before, you know, or Black Friday's coming up, woman. That's when I do it. I'm one of those that shops all year. But a lot of my family and friends are hanging out in heaven, so they have no need. And but I have a friend that I've had since I was 6 years old. And I get her things that look like her when I find them. Do you know what I mean? And when it comes to, you know, when you have adult children, you know, when they're little, you know, they tell you, I want this and I want that. But when they're adults, even if they have, even if they, I'm going to put that like so, have it come off there a little. They have collections. You don't always know what they have left. Do you know what I mean? What they need anymore. You know, so a lot of times, you know, when you have adult children, you just give them money to get exactly what they want. Maybe add to their collection or something like that. And that's coming up a little because it's coming over that branch, but I think that looks better. And then we've got to put these, all these on. Excuse me. And so that would be here. And let's see, what's another? This one would be here. Wow, that's going to be right over the other one. But that's the way it is in nature, isn't it? And then this one here. Oops, that's the wrong way. And this one here. And then this one up here. Okay. So we're going to place those on there. And then we have to put this on top. And then we have to put our little berries on. And then it's a jelly roll. Things come to you as soon as you see it, right? See? Jelly with a G. We'll highlight with that. And then we'll cut this. And then we'll probably put freight check on it, which is this, because it really, unless I do like a fishtail. If I do a fishtail, then we won't need it. We'll see. But if I do it at an angle, maybe fishtail would be better because this bow is done at an angle and the fishtail would be different. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Let me make sure I've got that where it's supposed to be. Okay. Remember, I have poor eyesight, and it's like, uh-oh. If I look at it close up, I'm like, uh-oh. How'd that happen? The paper that these leaves are on is gorgeous, but I don't know if you all can see. It has a shine to it. you know? It has this beautiful shine to it, and it feels heavenly. There's a texture. Such a cool paper. And again, it came from a paper pad that if I'm going to donate stuff, you all saw how I package things to donate. I just take them out of the paper pad. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes I donate most of the pad that's left and just do a little tiny piece of paper or two for me and keep. And when I do that, it's like, I have no idea where that came from. Uh-oh. Handsome doesn't know that I'm filming, and he's up here, and something tells me he's going to try to come in now, in the room. I'm wrong. He didn't do it. Woohoo. Woohoo. Okay. And then we're going to do this one here. See the glue on my finger? Now, is that pretty? No. Okay. How'd we do? That's on, that's on, that's on. Okay. Alrighty. Then we said this one. Now, do I want to keep that whole piece over there? Do I think that's pretty? Or do I want to cut it in a way? Let's see what we get, guys. First, let's cover our glue. I don't know if I'm loving this. Let's see what happens if we do that. Let's see what happens if we do this a little more. Take a little more of this off. Let's see. What do you think? Oh, yeah, that's it. Because it almost looks like I cut it off when it was on this paper. Okay, let's do that one. Or do I want that off completely? Well, see how I am, y'all. That's it. That's what I want. But I think that I can trim this. Sorry, guys. I got to get this right next to my eyes. Yeah. I think this is the one I'm wanting. Yep. Or should I do that at an angle too? The other way. All right, guys. Okay, let's see. A little bit more. There's the one I want. Because it's coming off of that little branch. And again, in case you're wondering, this is barely art glue. I like it. I like it for some things more than others. I'm going to press kind of hard on that one because we're going over several die cuts there. Okay. So when it comes to the berries, I place them first so that I can see if I'm happy with them or not. Do y'all do that? Or are y'all like, who gives a rat's behind? Just put them on now. I did punch out 5 of them though. I like odd numbers. I haven't always been able to do odd numbers with stuff, but I try my best to. How about, I don't know about that. Oh, that's not, well, that kind of looks, church. No. 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 Let's do these so we can see what we're getting here. Let's do our little fishtailies. I almost cut myself, y'all. Don't cut into yourself, girl. Okay. That might need to be a little shorter still. How are we doing lengthwise? Yeah. Nope. We got it. Maybe this went down like so. I kind of like that. Let's see what we get here. Sometime, well, let me do my art glitter glue for that because it's going over glitter paper. Let's do that and see what happens. Stay down, you. A lot of my glue is getting to the bottom. And I have refill stuff, but I'm like, well. I want to make sure I get all the glue, other glue out first. We don't want to be wasteful, do we? That's one thing most people cannot put on a crafter. They're not wasteful, especially paper crafters. I've got my glue mounting up on this. Did you see that? Okay. Come on, baby. That's a little much. So some people, when they do the craft with me's and craft and chat, they chat a great deal while others do not. And for me, I basically do both. It just depends on what I'm working on, Okay. Now that they're there, let's put a little highlight on them. And then we're finished with the front of it. And I think time-wise, we won't need to do the back of it. Where is my Jello roll? I just took it out. Uh-oh. Am I looking? See, this is why you don't have this massive, there it is. I was going to say massive mess here. Okay. Let's see, babies. We're going to go and give them little highlights so that the light is hitting the tops of all berries. See? It's just a little tiny something, but I think it makes them pop more. And sometimes after that dries, if I think it needs a second going over, I do just that. But let's do that for this time. Let's not, you know, do the inside and what I'm going to put in it and stuff like that. Let's just, we decorated the front. Oh, Lord of mercy, it's almost an hour. And you see, and I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. And I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.